Hello and welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we tell you about the latest legal developments across the nation. Here are the headlines. Supreme Court to set up 5-judge bench to hear pleas challenging polygamy and nikah halala among Muslims. Allahabad High Court grants 8 weeks to ASI for reply on safe evaluation of sibling. Bombay High Court grants interim bail to Videocon Group founder Venugopal Dhoot in the loan fraud case. Supreme Court seeks concept note from lawyer for setting up portal on vacancies, infrastructure in lower courts. Solicitor General's opinion to government not exempted from RTI, Delhi High Court told. The Supreme Court said that it will set up a 5-judge constitution bench to hear pleas challenging the constitutional validity of polygamy and nikah halala practice among Muslims. A bench comprising Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and Justice P.S. Narasimha took note of the submissions of lawyer Ashwini Upadhyay, who has filed one of the PILs on the issue. He urged that a fresh 5-judge bench was needed to be constituted as 2 judges of the previous constitution bench, Justice Indira Banerjee and Justice Hemant Gupta, have retired. There are very important matters which are pending before a 5-judge bench. We will constitute one and bear this in mind, the CJI said. The matter was earlier mentioned on November 2 last year, also by Upadhyay. The Allahabad High Court granted 8 more weeks to the Archaeological Survey of India for filing its response to clarify whether the carbon dating of a structure claimed to be a shivling in the Gyan Vapi Mosque complex could damage it, or safe evaluation of its age can be done. Justice J.J. Munir fixed March 20th as the next date of hearing after the Council for ASI sought more time to file its response. The High Court was hearing a civil revision petition filed by Lakshmi Devi and 3 others, challenging a Varanasi court order that had rejected the demand for carbon dating and scientific determination of the purported shivling found during a court-mandated survey of Gyan Vapi Mosque premises on May 16, 2022. The Bombay High Court granted interim bail to Videocon Group founder Venugopal Dhoot, arrested by CBI in a loan fraud case. The interim order was passed by Justice Revati Mohite Dere and Justice P.K. Chavan. Dhoot had approached the High Court soon after the same bench had on January 9th granted bail to co-accused Chanda Kochar, former Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the ICICI Bank, and her husband Deepak Kochar. The Central Bureau of Investigation, however, opposed the same, saying that the Videocon Group founder had attempted to avoid the probe and hence the arrest was legal. The Supreme Court took another step towards digitizing the judiciary by seeking a concept note from a lawyer for setting up an online portal that will contain real-time information about vacancies in district judiciary and judicial infrastructure across the country. The matter came up for consideration before a bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, which was hearing a batch of pleas, including one suo motu, on the issue of filling up of vacancies in district judiciary and lack of infrastructure in the lower courts in the country. The bench, also comprising Justice P.S. Narasimha and Justice J.B. Pardiwala, asked Advocate K. Parameshwar to submit a concept note so a web portal can be set up where all relevant information can be uploaded by the High Courts and the law secretaries of the states on the vacancies, appointments and infrastructure, including manpower, in real time. An opinion tendered by the Solicitor General to the government cannot be exempt from disclosure under the Right to Information Act, and the law officer cannot be treated as a private lawyer rendering service to a client, the Delhi High Court was told. The submissions were made before Justice Pratibha M. Singh by the counsel appearing for an RTI applicant in the centre's challenge to a December 2011 order in the Central Information Commission, directing disclosure of certain advice given by the Solicitor General of India at the relevant time to the Telecom Department. The RTI applicant had in May 2010 sought the law officer's written note or advice on the basis of a 2007 letter sent by then Union Telecom Minister to the then Prime Minister on a discussion between him and the Solicitor General on certain issues. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum and subscribe to our channel and keep yourself updated with all legal news.